10 seconds.
It's one thing to look at a field on a computer screen and even go through guns up and go through the 3D view. Completely different when you come out here and you step on it and see it. And so like, I was like, man, I want to play this field. Yeah, it's cool. So I was like, yeah, it's the field. If I have a choice, this is it. These discussions, like, you're not going to get it unless you walk the field and get here and have these conversations. What? It can't be, man. I'm at the 50. You know how hard it was to get here? They're communicating. I don't care if you're supposed to go to snake one. I want you to retreat. Come all the way over here. You could probably start on the outside of the snake 2 and sprint up and dive into the snake 4, and I won't hit you. You can go wide. Boxing out wide is big too. Does that make sense? So this is why you walk every spot, and every single person has to ask these questions. I can say I'm a middle player, but I'm also going to talk to my snake player about, hey, if you've been playing that or you've seen it, how would you best do it? And what can I do to, 1, help you, and 2, how would I prevent you? Like, what would mess you up right now? I have a pretty good idea of that because I've just been doing it for so long. But if you don't do these small things, man, and have those discussions with your teammates and then put it into practice, what are we doing? It's going to make you that much better. And you might not remember it. Like, I don't expect you guys to remember half this stuff. But again, it's my goal for you to pick out certain little things and tweak it to what fits you best. So you can make the best use of this resource here, because this is a great resource, right? And I'm sure there's other great resources in the St. Louis area, but we're here now. So we're talking about this field, yeah. All right, so back up the gut. That makes sense, everybody? Yeah. Okay, good deal. So we want to kind of apply that same thing to getting up the middle here. We talked about how some shots open up when we get to the Chicago, but chances are, hey, they made the snake, great, I can't see anything, right? Outside of now playing heads up, I still can't see much. Things are a little different over here on the Dorito side, because if we do get some kills, we do have more control. So that just means if the game plan is for someone to come up here and their job is to play the Dorito way, outside of getting called off to look snake, because we know unless they get up to the snake 4 or the 50 right away, they can't help us. They have to stay this way. Okay, I'm going to go up the middle. I'm going to go to Chicago. I'm playing left. I'm playing Dorito way. I'm going to look to get to the Dallas and play snake way. Stay D. Stay David, or whatever you can pick. You can pick another D word to say to people. Nick's David. Nick's D. Nick's whatever, and go with that. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to continue with that, and we're going to move up to the brick. Now, as we do that, what do we see?
A lot of dead space.
A lot of dead space. Okay, we talked about sliding, getting low. This might be one of those times. And why is that? Because we just said, what do we see that opens up?
All of the snake.
Say it again, louder.
All of the snake.
Which means what? Where do snake players, if you guys play snake, where do they traditionally want to look?
Inside.
Oh shit, I'm going through that zone, right? And this layout has provided a somewhat protection, cover for you, but that just means what? If I'm going to go up here, I need to go fast, I need to go crispy, and I need to get low. And I need to be mindful of any paint coming across. And this is why you walk the field too, to have an understanding of, and we didn't walk down the Doritos, but where are they shooting is across the field. Because the one thing you don't want to do as well, if it's late game, is get shot by your Dorito guy looking snake way. Yeah? Team kills are no fun. Well, they can be fun. That's a story for another time. Okay, but we get up here and our objective was to stay Dorito way. What do we see now on the Dorito side? Is it better or worse from the Chicago?
Worse.
What? It can't be, man. I'm at the 50. You know how hard it was to get here?
Yeah, but your window's so much smaller than your window here. Unless you're wrapping.
Look, I mean, hey, well, yeah. What did we gain and what did we lose?
Before you wrap.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm just thinking from the top.
A lot of people say they think it's cool. They want to be the number one. They want to get to the 50, right? And
You can play taller back there though than you can here because you might get get caught from the home or something.
Yeah.
Should be crossed too.
But again, these discussions, like you're not going to get it unless you walk the field and get here and have these conversations. So that's all I'm trying to do is elicit it out of you guys. And ultimately, we're only going to find out once we start playing. Things might change. You might find that getting here right away, if people aren't paying attention to you, can catch them. We don't know. But it's better to have these discussions and conversations and visually see these things before just stepping out in the box and saying, well, I hope I make it up there. Are we agreed? At least tell me I'm saying something that makes sense.
Yes.
Please, God. Okay, cool. So we think that it kind of gets worse up here.
It's a big risk
For not a lot of reward,
Yeah.
right? Okay. The one spot we're going to jump to since we're over here, and I brought it up, is, what are we calling it? Dallas. Ah! Okay. I want to hear your thoughts on this bad boy.
Spot to be at.
This is the spot to be at. I don't care if you're supposed to go to Snake 1. I want you to retreat and come all the way over here. Said nobody ever. It's a sweet lady? It's a lady? All right, well, what do we think? What do we see? Can you rap and really mess people up on the Dorito side? Yeah. Yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, who are we shooting?
You guys got everything.
Yeah?
Great if the whole D side is dead and you wrap and you got snake, you got your snake cleared.
Okay.
At least that's how.
Any big threats from the Snake side that can mess us up?
That's why you got
The 50? Maybe?
Yeah, but you got protection. You know, you just gotta play a little smart on this side.
Okay. No. Yeah, I mean, look, when you name specific spots across the 50s, and again, like Snake, someone screams Snake, what do a lot of people do?
Swing all
They swing and they look snake side, okay, which is a pro and a con. It's a pro for you if you're the ones getting to the snake and people switch and look the other way, giving you a windows of opportunity to make movement other places. It's the same thing with this. If we all get here as a collective and go, man, we either think this guy could mess us all up, so we need to put an emphasis on this zone, like I said, from the corner. I know that I can't stop it, so someone else is going to have to shoot it. But if I go, man, if they get here, like they have to wrap a lot, right? They're blinded out by a few different things. They really have to expose themselves to get into a gunfight, to get an elimination. Maybe this spot isn't all that great. And if we do call it out, that just means, cool, that guy's here. And if I'm in any other spots, I just need to tuck in a little bit more, and that's it. Let this guy sit here all day long. I don't need to switch and freak out and look for him. He can't do anything to me. And I know that my teammates over here are already on the next zone for if he gets to our Dorito, then things really change. This zone we got to worry about. But let this dude sit here all day long and just play down the tape. Does that make sense? Yep. So like we put emphasis on it at the back, but now that we get here, we think, is it all that great? Not to say things can't happen out of it, but that just goes to show, because we're going to walk over the snake side and we're going to put into practice, preach kind of what I just said. Is if we hear snake, are we going to freak out or not? Cool? All right, so back to the back center. We're going to walk the back line to the snake. I joke around a lot, right? And this is where like it's just me being me. But I'm serious about this. I step on the field. I don't care if I'm playing against you guys or I'm playing against Dynasty. I want to win. I don't want to lose, right? It's just, and my mental mindset is I'm always playing against the best paintball players in the world. So we get over here. We're gonna walk this like is for some of you that maybe it doesn't matter as much. I want you to just project where these people are at and what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, so. And let's walk the back line. Start from back here. Your mental mindset is, I'm this guy. I'm breaking out. I'm going to go to the snake, or I might be going to the Randall. I might be going to the Echo. I might be going to the Charlie. I'm still going to go out this way, and I'm looking at remembering what I said we thought we could shoot as the back center, and now I'm actually seeing it because I'm putting myself through these zones, right? If we were doing a skills, I think Greenspan was out here earlier the year. If I was him at that point and we were working on individual skills, I'd be telling you, look, run and shoot everywhere, practice, right? You want to get better at running and shooting? Do it. So I'm mentally projecting, I'm running and shooting out here, and I'm looking at my targets. What can I see? What are my points of reference back behind the back center to put my paint to shoot people? Does that make sense? And what can shoot me? Look at all this room I have to work with. When I get out wide over here, where can I go that are zones for me to open up? Now I'm in the snake 1. Can the snake 1 prevent the snake from going down the field? No, you guys, we got to walk down here and get over here. As this I'm sorry! I didn't want this to happen!
S4 is really the first thing that can kind of walk here to get by itself, unless
Sit.
you get really wide out on the S4.
Say it again?
The S4 is the only thing that can really watch tape that well,
Okay.
and that's if you get up there. But if you go like snake 3 and then you step out pretty far, then you should be okay.
Okay.
But it's hard to watch tape from snake.
It's hard to watch a tape. Do you think you can watch a tape with multiple people?
Maybe.
Maybe. Right, so if I'm behind you and I'm saying go, you're going to feel pretty confident?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You're my support. I'm on my knees.
That's big. All right, see you guys later. Just rain. Does that make sense? Okay. So we don't have to walk to the 50, the Viper, but it's the same kind of mindset, right? Do we know when we walk the field and we come out to do these things at practice or just drill day, does that position hold how much power to force us to switch? All right, so we're gonna start playing points. I'm gonna start watching you guys play. I know we have faithful, so can we kind of get like the segregation to happen?
Easy, we ain't getting offended out here in the valley, folks. Y'all are just gonna take it.
Oh!
We're in the Midwest, guys.
Yeah, hey, I'm sorry. Can we divide the two teams? Hey, we're going to start playing, right? The weather is going to be like pretty on and off. Starts fucking raining again. So off the field, okay, I don't know what your lines are, but I'll let you guys divide amongst yourselves the lines, okay? We'll split you guys up kind of like just down the middle, just to keep everyone like dry and somewhat safe. We'll keep both lines off. Normally what I would suggest is that if your full team's out here and we're setting up game plans, the other 5 guys are either spread out on the side, we're not looking to ref, so to speak, or along the back line. When I do like laning drills, the lanes we talked about earlier, I would stand in the lane and I would tell my back guys, if you're not hitting me, you sure as shit aren't gonna hit the runner. So that's just a little like word of advice when you do drill sessions or like scrimmage sessions. If you have free people, don't just sit behind the netting and bullshit about what you get to do later or the football game tomorrow. Get on the field, you know what the game plan is. You should know what the game plan is, what you're trying to accomplish for that day. So go stand there and watch things happen so you can take notes and give feedback to your teammates or your friends, right? No matter what the situation is. So obviously the weather sucks, right? So like you want to stand under, keep your shit dry, go ahead. But if you don't mind standing out in the weather, we're going to do heavy laning or heavy lanes for some game plans, and you're going to know about it. Go stand back over there and look for the lane and tell the other people, why am I standing here? Because we're going to shoot this way, duh. It's like no secret. Does that make sense? Okay, so grab your stuff. We'll have Faithful take the walk. Okay, so we're going to do 6 points. Well, I guess I'll wait for your 5th point, your other guy. But we're going to do snake, emphasis, so you guys will be emphasis on snake side push. Then the next line will be middle push. And then it'll be Dorito push. And then we'll do Dorito, middle, snake. Okay, so it'll be 6 points. Yeah. Little snake thing. So with emphasis on the snake push for us, and I don't know, well, I'll wait till
Come on, Trey.
Trey gets out here. It'll be a minimal bodies on the Dorito, okay? So one body going that way, one body watching that way off the break, and the other 3, the emphasis is getting down the snake, and everyone else, the other 2 staying alive. Does that make sense? That's the most basic concept of it.
So 3-2?
Yeah. Okay. So we come over here, and this is where I'm not going to dictate. This is where like I got to see what you guys decide to do as a team. I'm not going to say you have to go here, you have to go here, you have to go here. But given that that's our general consensus, we want 3 guys to go this way. We want 2 looking this way. So a front player and a support player. What do you guys, knowing yourselves, what would you choose to do? So this is your opportunity.
I prefer to go D side.
Okay, so that makes there's 1 going that way.
I'll be your back then, or whatever. You want me to back?
Snake too.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay, so we got our
Snake on
our Dorito guy and our back Dorito guy. Okay, so that means you 3 are over here on the snake side. So we got to figure out who the 1 is, who the 2 is, and who the 3 is, and then where do we want to go to push down the snake and help our 1 guy out?
What?
Run the one.
I guess. I just can't.
That doesn't
what you
that
want to
doesn't
work
mean
on
hey,
today.
that doesn't
That's
mean
not it. It's-
hey,
I just
that
can't
doesn't mean snake on the break. It just means we're putting their emphasis over here, and the expectation is that for the majority of the game, you guys are staying that way, and you guys are staying this way, right? And you're communicating like, just stay alive, push a snake, and that's it, right? You don't have to overcomplicate it. Like, I don't expect you to be in the 50 in a certain amount of time, and he doesn't have to be in the snake off the break. You guys don't have to be in the snake off the break. Does that make sense? Cool?
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. We'll check in after the point. I'm gonna go tell the Misfits crew what their plan is, and we'll start the game. So we're pushing Doritos, so we want at least 3 bodies going that way. Okay, we want 2 bodies over here. Okay, so it looks like based on your arrangement, going out to the snake, snake guy,
Up the center.
Chicago.
okay, but looking Dorito way.
Yes, sir.
Change that then.
Hey,
Sweezy.
fucking
sir.
just
Yes,
okay.
sir.
That's it. This we're simplifying it, right? Like,
sir.
the 3 guys over here for that push should be looking that way. Okay, we're not getting hyper detailed and saying you come out this way and shoot cross to assist the Dorito side. Your job is just to work with your front guy, see what's going on over here, and communicate that to the rest of the team. Okay, I'm not going to tell you guys you have to play this spot. You have to be in the 50 Dorito in 2 seconds.
Scary.
Well, yeah, and also very not possible. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right? It's very broad. We know we want to push 3 bodies this way and see what happens. Okay.
100.
Cool. Okay. All right. Perfect. You guys are ready? Yep. Ready. All right, live field. Goggles on for just me. Game in 5. Go. So I set the teams up to play the Misfits crew against Faithful. Faithful's pushing the snake, and the Misfits are supposed to push the Doritos. So far, now mid-game, we're seeing some pushing after bodies have dropped. And I'm looking at the snake side push. They're looking all Dorito way. They could have been crawling down the snake side. They got the first kill on the snake side. They're now losing bodies that should be looking snake way, trying to defend the Dorito side. So now we see there's a complete breakdown of what the plan is. They made it out to the snake, but they didn't take advantage of, one, getting the first elimination in front of them, and then pushing the side they have open, and now they're losing bodies over here. Game! 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 All right, where's all my faithful guys? Hey, yeah, bring it in. Everyone bring it in, plug it up, and bring it in over here, please.
You got in there and you did your job.
Okay. Things that were good. We all made our spots on the break. Everyone kind of like did what they said they were going to do, right? You made it to the snake on the break, really good. We shot snake way on the break. Doritos guys shot Doritos out on the break. If you guys didn't notice, if you didn't come to a conclusion, I had Misfits go heavy Dorito, Faithful go heavy snake. Okay, where it all fell apart, first kill, right? Who shot you?
The Echo.
The Echo, right?
Yeah.
So just live, right? You got out there, can't have you die, right? Big, right?
Yeah.
But where we dropped the ball then, on the flip side, because we're treating, say, one big kind of team here, you didn't do anything with that, okay? You got the widest kill on the side that you have the dominance on, right? And we were in the right spots, but we didn't go anywhere. We looked inside from the snake, right? Then we looked inside from the Echo, and we looked inside from the back center. We let 2 guys over here, and it was a good late fill up the middle, but on the wide side on the Doritos, dictate the whole part of the game. All you had to do was come down the field.
So I saw balls coming.
That happens.
Okay, fine.
No, but like, hey,
No,
I couldn't see anything. I saw balls coming.
So I looked outside and I sat there for a second trying to go, and then I saw shots.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
then I looked inside for a little bit, and then the whole D side was getting tore up, and then that's why I just stayed there.
I mean,
It was just-
we made good progression on the Dorito side. That was a good fill to the 200, right? But then you just have to know, like, if I've gone this far and our game plan is to push the snake, right? Do I hear we're 5 up? It's 54.
I heard that. Yeah.
Right? There was some good communication, but we didn't do anything with it. And you have to know, like, it's okay. Once I've gotten to this point, outside of like everyone looking the other way, I need to stay here and live, right? And which is like, I'm not like picking on you, right? If I get to the widest spot and a side where I know, and the game plan is we're pushing the other side of the field, I'm just gonna live. That's not saying don't take an opportunity if it's given to you, right? That's like the toughest thing in paintball. Is a good paintball player becomes a great paintball player when they see something and they take advantage of it, right? And it's really kind of hard to pump the brakes. But at the same time, it's just about valuing your life and knowing the game plan is for us to push this side of that field. I got to my spot. I'm doing my job. I can sit here and let someone shoot on the outside of my bunker all day long, right? What can I prevent? Maybe if getting from the snake 1 to the snake 3 is the best spot for me to play, do that, right? Whatever. But we had the advantage. We had the kill, we had the field position, and we didn't go anywhere, right? And sometimes, even if paintballs are flying at you, well, you got a gun too, right? Or hey, I need help, dude. Where's this paint coming from? Someone's shooting on the outside. I can't move from here. There. Can you get up the field? Because I'm wide, right? We're wide. The paint is wide on me outside. They know I'm here. Cool. Who gives a shit? They're shooting at me. Multiple people are shooting at me. That's 20, 40% of the other team's firepower are on me. What are you shooting at? What's stopping you? Yeah? So like overall, we had the perfect scenario, and just at one point I brought it up to Brady who was filming. I was like, look at everyone on the snake side is looking Dorito away. You know? And that's where if we allow those things to happen, we're never gonna learn what we can do if we don't just take it. And so that's where like I'm in the position, I'm lucky that I can say that because I'm seeing it, right? You don't get that feeling, but that's where if someone's watching on the sideline, they know the game plan. It's like, what? And I don't mind this at practice. What's stopping you? What are you doing? What are we supposed to be doing? Right? Encourage each other. As long as you're not saying like, hey man, wrap and shoot the back center. He can't see you right now. Like, okay, cheater. Don't do that. But words of encouragement, like re-emphasis on what the game plan is. Cool? Yeah. I mean, outside of that, like good secondary fill. The thing to think about when we're closing, one body left, recon, I heard that call, figure it out. But say what you know. So many times, and I didn't play one point, no one said, what do you have? Never ask, what do you have? Say what you know. It's no mystery we're playing 5-on-5 where the other people are. They're in the same spots you probably are, doing the same thing. Okay? I know it's kill 1 off the left. I know it's a Ricky or a Lucy or whatever kill counts you want to use. I know that I saw 2 people go out Dorito way. So if it's a kill off the left and 2 people went out Dorito way, was it their front or back guy that was the kill over here with me? That means the other 3 are over here, and they're probably in the back center, the Echo or the Snake. Cool? Okay, so need your next group of guys back on the same side. Next group of guys over here on this side to play shooty ball. And the like, I don't know if it's like, if it's the evening, I don't know if it's the morning, I don't know where we're at, but it's not raining. I gotta stop talking. Stay alive, see that they're up there, and then as the opportunity allows itself, just work your way over. Faithful had an opportunity to go take out the center guy and be up one body, and they didn't. Stop looking inside from the snake. Okay, I can hear them talking to you about what's stopping you.
Someone get a contract.